thinking of what Heba was describing at the beginning, right? The suffering that's happening in Gaza. Right now, the minute you talk about this, and people have been receiving hate emails and this and that all week. You know, I've got it, people have got it even more. People expect you to start with, what about the Israeli civilians? And even when students repeatedly have said, repeatedly, we are against the loss of innocent life. They have said that repeatedly, but that's never enough. Because the people asking you that question usually don't care about peace and justice. They're not really about something like nonviolence. In fact, they want you to say that so they can justify the bombing of civilians in Gaza. They want you to say that so you can justify the turning off of electricity, of water, and food. That is a genocidal act. That is a genocidal act. So we have to say, never talk, if you ever want to talk about casualties, if you ever want to talk about civilian casualties, and I'll tell you, I'm against civilian casualties, okay? I don't mind saying that. But if you ever want to talk about civilian casualties, and then you don't want to talk about what's happening in Gaza, then you don't actually stand for peace and justice. If you want to talk about one set of babies and never want to talk about children being bombed in Gaza, then you don't care about peace and justice. If you want to talk about the last few days, but you don't want to talk about the last 75 years, because it's a harder argument, isn't it? It's a harder argument to say, well, settler colonialism, well, expulsion of Palestinians, well, bombings whenever the heck they want, well, shutting down basic transportation whenever they want, you know, from place to place, shutting down communication, shutting down water. What's happening in Gaza right now is not new. This has been happening for years and years and years and years. And so, where do you start the timeline of violence? Whose violence do you talk about? Which civilians do you care about? Do you actually care about the peace and justice? Then end the occupation. If you actually care about human rights, then end the occupation. Because as long as the occupation keeps on going, resistance is going to keep on going, and people have the right to do that, and resistance of all kinds will keep on happening. And we have seen this in every colonial situation in the entire human history. In every colonial situation across human history, we have seen resistance, and why wouldn't we? Because people don't want to simply be the certain kinds of victims that you're okay with, right? Victims who will simply be victimized and not fight back. And for me, never having lived in that situation, never having experienced that, who am I to tell somebody this is how you should rebel and this is how you... Palestinians should have that discussion. And Palestinians are having that discussion. And the BDS movement was about having a different way of resisting. And the Great March was about bringing together hundreds and hundreds of people on the ground and resisting through, you know, nonviolent civil disobedience and all that. The problem is the occupation doesn't care how you resist. They want to keep telling you, resist this way or resist that way. But no matter how Palestinians resist, they just want to say, you should be quiet. And so if someone says to me from that point of view, oh, what about these civilians? If you don't care about the occupation, if you don't care about civilians in Gaza, if you don't want to understand why this situation is happening, but you just want to justify the oppression, then you're not interested in peace and justice and civil rights. That's what we are interested in, and that's what we're fighting for. Gaza, Gaza, don't you cry!
Gaza, don't you cry!
Gaza, Gaza, don't you cry!
Gaza, Gaza, don't you cry!
Palestine will never die!
Palestine will never die!
Palestine will never
don't you cry.
Palestine will never die.
Palestine will never die.
Free, free Palestine.
Free, free Palestine.
Free, free Palestine.
Free, free Palestine.
Again, thank you so much, Dr. Pranav, for being our advisor for over 10 years, and you are proud to be it. So we really do appreciate you for that. And the last word is going to be from Mazen Rasul, a Palestinian attorney.
Is this louder or not? Louder! Is it louder? Can you hear back? Or which microphone's better? Use the mic? Thank you SJP for organizing this. Pranav has been the advisor for much longer than 10 years, by the way, and I remember that. So, thank you everyone for coming. We need to keep on doing these rallies. We need to keep on bringing the attention to this subject. I want to continue of what was said from the people before me, and I don't know if I could add much more. We do not need to apologize about anything. Every time, these past couple of days, I have met yesterday at CARE, we had a press conference, there were some local news stations, the Dispatch before that, and the first question they ask you is, do you condemn violence? Do you condemn Hamas? The first question they always ask you is, do you condemn the violence? Do you condemn Hamas? And so on. We do not have to even try to answer that. That is not what we should do. We need to speak up. We have a very just cause. Palestine has been occupied for 75 years. 70% of the people of Gaza are refugees. These towns, these kibbutz, these settlements around Gaza are their home, where they were exiled from 75 years ago. And that's where they should go back. We have a just cause, and we should be always talking about our cause, and not being afraid from it. We should not say stuff just to please the other side of the argument, just to please the other person. They are not listening, they are not watching. The amount of false information that they are spreading on social media by their officials is a crazy amount of information that's all false, and they recognized it later on. Yesterday, President Biden claimed that he saw some pictures, and then after that, in an hour, the White House said he actually did not see any pictures. So, the amount of false information is crazy, and we should not keep on posting these, reposting these, and add to what they're spreading. Gaza has been under siege for 16 years. From the first day they were able to cut off the water, electricity, and everything off of Gaza, the food supplies. No one has been listening to Gaza. No one has been caring about Gaza or the Palestinian people. The refugees everywhere in the West Bank, all of them are struggling. All of them have been going through this occupation, apartheid regime, and no one in the world, not our US officials, not the media, not anyone in the world has been listening to us. They only listen, they start their news cycle only at the first moment that any Israeli is attacked, any Israeli is not comfortable, any Israeli is bothered by something. That's when they start the news cycle, and that's when they come to us to ask us to apologize. And we will not apologize for anything. We are people who have a just cause. We are people who have rights. Our rights are just. Everyone, international law, and under anything, international law, we have a just cause. And we have a right to resist. The occupied people have a right to resist. The occupier has no right to self-defense. We are the ones who have the right to self-defense, and we have this right. The amount of hypocrisy in this country should not let us down. What we see on TV should not let us down. They should not be allowed to shut us down. Look next to you here. You see the Ukrainian flag, and then you see the US flags all half-staffed because of the victims in Israel. How could the US even justify fighting on one side against an occupation in Ukraine, and then on the other side claiming that Palestinians do not have any rights? Even in this is all hypocrisy. Even in our state house. Even in our state house. In these times, in times like today, is when we know who actually stands for justice, who actually stands for our causes and who does not. Okay? Let me tell you one thing I learned yesterday actually, that we have two Muslim representatives that we supported. I personally supported both of them. And one of them, and I would name him out, Ismail Muhammad, who's a representative. Muslim representatives in this house, behind us, co-sponsored the bill yesterday, in the State House to support Israel. In the next election cycle, he would come to us and ask us to support him and support his campaign and donate to his campaign. And that's when we should remind him of what he said, and where he stood in something like today. We should be reminded of that. And everyone else should be reminded of where they stood in days like today. Where did they stand throughout the past 75 years? What was their position? So keep speaking up, keep posting, keep talking to people, keep spreading the true information about this cause, the true information about what Palestinians have been suffering for 75 years. And don't stop.
Thank you so much, Mazen, for that. I just want to say one last thing, one reminder. Please, again, do not engage with the opposition. They are just trying to get a reaction from you. We are here to represent the Palestinian people. We are here for a purpose, and again, do not engage with the counter-protesters, the opposition. Just ignore them. And one last thing, whoever is parked on the bus stop area, you can't do that. It's not allowed. Can you please move your car? Yes. And then we will have a word with Amina.
Assalamu alaikum, everyone. It's so beautiful to see everyone here. I'm going to say a few words when we come back after our march, but there's something that's really important to share. I'm just going to continue off to where Mazen began. We have one Muslim representative with a backbone in the State House, and she was the only person that voted no out of tens of hundreds. Her name is Representative Munira Muhammad. Sorry, Munira Abdullahi. It's been a long day. Muhammad's and Ahmed's. I'm not seeing names correctly. Munira Abdullahi. Munira Abdullahi is following in the prophetic tradition of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And in this instance, you do see who are the people who have a backbone and who are the people that talk about progressiveness, who talk about being anti-racist, who talk about wanting to be able to stand with us as minorities, but then cower at the moment that we really need it. So I want you to remember that. Keep her in your dua. The kind of vitriol that she has on the front lines, we can't even imagine from people in her own party. So I want you to keep that in mind. And when we come back, we're going to talk about some actions to be able to take, aside from being here on the streets and being loud. Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Where's Hiba?
Thank you so much, Amina. And finally, we have a huge crowd, so we are going to do our march. And
Free, free Palestine!
free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
We will be going this way. Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
From the river to the sea!
From the river Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! From the river to the sea! Free, free Palestine will be free! Free, free Palestine to the sea! From the river to the sea will be free! Palestine will be free! Free Palestine! From the river to the sea! Palestine! Palestine will be free! Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Free from the river to the sea! Free Palestine! From the river to the sea! Palestine will be free with liberation! Down with occupation! Down with occupation! Up with liberation! Up with liberation! Down with occupation! Down with occupation! Israel, you will win! Israel, you will win! By the millions will return! By the millions will return! Israel, you will win! Israel, you will win! By the millions will return! By the millions will return! End the aggression, stop the crimes! End the aggression, stop the crimes! Israel out of Palestine! Israel out of Palestine! Israel, you will win! Israel, you will win! By the millions will return! By the millions will return! Free, free, free Palestine! 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 Intifada, intifada! Intifada, intifada! Long live the intifada! Long live the intifada! Intifada, intifada! Intifada, intifada! Long live the intifada! Long live the intifada! Justice is on demand! Justice is on demand! No peace on stolen land! No peace on stolen land! Justice is on demand! Justice is on demand! No peace on stolen land! No peace on stolen land! Justice is on demand! Justice is on demand! No peace on stolen land! No peace on stolen land! Free, free, let's stop! Free, free Palestine! Free, free, let's stop! Free, free Palestine! Free, free, let's stop! Free, free, let's stop! Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Settlers, go back home! Settlers, go back home! Palestine is ours alone! Palestine is ours alone! Settlers, go back home! Settlers, go back home! Palestine is ours alone! Palestine is ours alone! Settlers, go back home! Settlers, go back home! Palestine is ours alone! Palestine is ours alone! 1, 2, 3, 4! Occupation no more! 1, 2, 3, 4! Occupation no more! 5, 6, 7, 8! Israel's a terrorist state! 5, 6, 7, 8! Israel's a terrorist state! Free, free Palestine!
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 Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine!
From the river to the sea!
From the river to the sea! Palestine will be free!
Palestine will be free!
occupation, no more.
Like here? Up front? All right.
It doesn't need to be in the front. 5, 6, 7, 8. Israel's a terrorist state.
Justice is justified.
Justice is justified.
When people are occupied.
People are occupied.
Resistance is justified.
Resistance is justified.
When people are occupied.
People are occupied.
Resistance is justified.
Resistance is justified.
When people are occupied.
People are occupied.
We don't want to escape. We want 48.
We want 48.
We don't want to escape.
We don't want to stay.
We want 48.
We want 48.
We don't want to escape.
We don't want to stay.
We want 48.
We want 48.
Hey, oh, the occupation's got to go.
Hey, hey, oh, the occupation's got to go. Hey, hey, oh, the occupation's got to go. Hey, hey, oh, the occupation's got to go. Hey, hey, oh, the occupation's got to go. Palestine! Free Palestine!
Free Palestine! From the river to the sea! Palestine will be free!
occupation's got to go. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. The occupation's got to go. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. The occupation's got to go. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. From the river to the sea. Palestine will be free. From the river to the sea. Palestine will be free. From the river to the sea. Palestine will be free. Palestine will be free. From the river to the sea. Occupation no more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Occupation no more. Occupation no more. Free, free Aqsa. Free, free Haifa. Free, free Haifa. Free, free Gaza. Free, free Gaza. Free, free Palestine. Free, free Palestine. Palestine! 1, 2, 3, 4, occupation no more! 1, 2, 3, 4, occupation no more! 5, 6, 7, 8, Israel is a terrorist state! 1, 2, 3, 4, occupation no more! 5, 6, 7, 8, Israel is a terrorist state!
Guys, if you're
The occupation's got to go, hey, hey! Oh, oh! The occupation's got to go, hey, hey! Oh, oh! The occupation's got to go, hey, hey! Oh, oh! The occupation's got to go, hey, hey! Oh, oh! The occupation's got to go, hey, hey! Oh, oh! The occupation's got to go, hey, hey! Oh, oh! The occupation's got to go, hey, hey! Oh, oh! The occupation's got to go, hey, hey! Oh, oh! The occupation's got to go! Oh, oh! The occupation's got to go! Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Palestine will never die! Gaza, Gaza, don't you die! Palestine will never die! You can never do the sea! Palestine will be free! Palestine will be free! Free, free Palestine! 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 Hey, Israel, what did you say? Hey, Israel, what did you say? How many kids did you kill today? How many kids did you kill today? Hey, Israel, what did you say? Hey, Israel, what did you say? How many kids did you kill today? How many kids did you kill today? Netanyahu, you can't hide! Netanyahu, you can't hide! You'll be charged with genocide! You'll be charged with genocide! Netanyahu, you can't hide! You'll be charged with genocide! Free, free, free Palestine! Free, free, free Palestine! Free, free, free Palestine! Free, free, free Palestine! All free Palestine! Intifada! Intifada! Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine!
Palestine will never die!
Do not pass the banner!
Guys, do not pass the banners. Do not pass the banners.
Don't you cry!
Palestine will never die! Free, free, free Palestine! Free, free, free Palestine! Don't you cry! Palestine will never die!
Don't you cry!
Palestine will never die!
Free, free, free Palestine! Free, free, free Palestine! Don't you cry! Palestine will never die! Don't you cry!
Palestine will never die!
Free, free, free Palestine! Free, free, free Palestine!
Free, free, free Palestine! Free, free, free Palestine! Don't you cry! Palestine will never Palestine will never die! Don't you cry!
Lay it back. Oh my God! No.
Free, free, free Palestine!
That's mine.
Free, free, free Palestine!
I'm doing it.
Free, free, free Palestine!
نفديك يا أقصى بالروح بالدم 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 نفديك يا أقصى
فلسطين عربية! فلسطين عربية! فلسطين عربية!
Pro-Palestine!
If you want, just keep walking around. Keep walking around. Keep walking around. But you're going this way. You're gonna give like 2 seconds.
Yeah, honestly, let's see where we're at.
Free Palestine!
It's gonna be really hard for anyone to hear. If it's not fitting, then I guess we can sit down.
Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Free Palestine!
Push back a little bit so guys, cut it! Guys, cut it! Come on! Not good.
We're heading down this way now. We're gonna move this way instead.
Hold on, guys! Hold on!
Free Palestine! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! The occupation has to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! The occupation has to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! The occupation has to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! The occupation has to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! The occupation has to go! Hey, hey!
Hey, who got
Hey, yo! We're gonna march towards Goodale! Okay, actually we're going to stay right here.
Listen, hey, focus. You guys, focus with me for a second. Listen. You are only as safe as the directions you follow, okay? You are only as safe as the directions you follow. There have been some calls to arrest people, but that's not going to happen because you're not doing anything wrong. So just relax and sit here for a second. The organizers are not going to let you get hurt. If something is to happen or something is to change, we're redirecting towards Goodale. Does that make sense?
Yes, thank you.
Does that make sense? Yes.
Whose streets?
Whose streets?
Our streets!
Whose streets?
Our streets!
Whose streets?
Our streets!
Okay. Now can we start our speeches?
Yes!
Can we take over this block because it's our street?
Yes!
All right. Now there's been a lot of talk lately, and I want us all to be on the same page. Okay? If you can hear me, thank you. We talk a lot about decolonizing, okay? We talk a lot about decolonizing, but we forget that our minds have also been colonized. We have gotten so used to apologizing for demanding to be treated as equal that when we are told that we are violent, part of us believes that that must be true. That is why you are forced to condemn death, as though death isn't something that you are all too familiar with. As though the lives of innocent people being stolen is something you haven't had to grapple with for 75 years. It is racist to ask you to condemn something against your very existence, to condemn something that you have been on the receiving end of. We need to stop getting caught up in condemnations and point to the root cause of oppression and violence. History and the truth are on our side.
Yes!
If you find yourself able to mourn the lives of dead Israelis, then it means you have the capacity to feel for Palestinians. Palestinians who have been living under occupation for 75 years.
Yes!
It means that you know what pain and destruction do to a people. But it also means that if you don't feel for Palestinians and you can't fix your lips to demand an end to the indiscriminate killing of civilians, medics, journalists, then your one-sided plea for condemnation is rooted in hypocrisy. And I will not be told that my people and occupied people need to apologize to their occupiers. I reject that premise. How dare you? How dare you demand that of us? I have been condemning the loss of innocent life my entire life. I condemned it when I was 16 and I went to Gaza myself trying to break the siege. I have been condemning innocent loss of life my entire life. How dare you ask me to condemn it now? Just this morning, 500 Gazans were killed. And despite this, somehow Gaza, despite all odds, despite 16 years of siege, Gaza teaches life.
Gaza teaches life!
Gaza teaches life! Gaza teaches life! Gaza teaches life! Gaza teaches life! Gaza teaches life!
So by all means, let's condemn. let's condemn the Nakba of Palestine in 1948 when 750,000 Palestinians were displaced from their homes. Let's condemn the Deir Yassin massacre. Let's condemn the massacres of Sabra and Shatila. Let's condemn the 14,000 lives lost in 2009 during Operation Cast Leave. Let's condemn the killing of 2,000 Palestinians in 2014. Let's condemn the murder of 220 peaceful protesters in Gaza in 2018.
We condemn.
Let's condemn! Let's condemn the Israeli prison that holds 6,000 Palestinian political prisoners. I assure you, I have a long list of where we can start our condemnation. To say this, to believe this, to repeat this is not dodging the question. To say this is to be intellectually honest about the root causes of violence and oppression and who throughout history is forced to qualify their humanity. Collective punishment is a war crime. Cutting off water to over 2 million people is a war crime. Bombing residential neighbors is a war crime. Israel is a violent occupation, and it is Israel, not Palestine, that has been categorically defined as an apartheid state by the United Nations. So let's start with condemning that, and then we can talk about how our condemnation is missing from the conversation. Do not let your mourning for the dead stop you from fighting like hell for the living. Okay? And with that, I'm turning it over to SJP, and I think we're marching.
Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! The occupation has to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! The occupation has to go!
Goodale now. We're gonna go to Goodale Park this way now.
Free, free Palestine! 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 Where's Hiba? بالروح بالدم نفديك يا أقصى 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 نفديك يا أقصى. Whatever, you can say whatever you want. I want to say, all right, I know that. Free, free Palestine! 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 Gaza, Gaza, don't you cry! Palestine will never die! Gaza, Gaza, don't you cry!
Israel, you can't hide.
We charge you with genocide.
We charge you with genocide.
Israel, Israel, you can't hide.
Israel, Israel, you can't hide.
We charge you with genocide.
We charge you with genocide.
No justice, no peace.
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 U.S. funding is a crime.
U.S. funding is a crime.
Killing babies of Palestine.
U.S. funding is a crime.
U.S. funding is a crime.
Killing babies of Palestine.
Killing babies of Palestine.
U.S. funding is a crime.
U.S. funding is a crime.
Killing babies of Palestine.
Killing babies of Palestine.
Israel, Israel, what do you say?
We will.
Israel, Israel, what do you
That's
say?
like an alley. We're gonna go up next.
How many kids have you killed today?
Israel, Israel, what do you say?
Israel, Israel, what do you say?
How many kids have you killed today?
How many kids have you killed today?
Israel, Israel, what do you say?
Israel, Israel, what do you say?
How many kids have you killed today?
How many kids have you killed today?
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Long live Palestine!
Long live Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Long live Palestine!
Long live Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Long live Palestine!
Long live Palestine!
Gaza, Gaza, don't you cry!
Gaza, Gaza, don't you cry!
Palestine will never die!
Palestine will never die!
Gaza, Gaza, don't you cry!
Gaza, Gaza, don't you cry!
Palestine will never die!
Palestine will never die!
Gaza, Gaza, don't you cry!
Gaza, Gaza, don't you cry!
Palestine will never die!
Palestine will never die!
Not another nickel! Not another dime!
Not another nickel! Not another dime!
No more money for Israel's crimes!
No more money for Israel's crimes!
Not another nickel! Not another dime!
Not another nickel! Not another dime!
No more money for Israel's crimes!
No more money for Israel's crimes!
Not another nickel! Not another dime!
Not another nickel! Not another dime!
No more money for Israel's crimes!
No more money for Israel's crimes!
Not another penny! Not another dollar!
Not another penny! Not another dollar!
We will pay for Israel's slaughter!
We will pay for Israel's slaughter!
Not another penny! Not another dollar!
Not another penny! Not another dollar!
We will pay for Israel's slaughter!
We will pay for Israel's slaughter!
Not another penny! Not another
Yeah,
dollar!
make sure they're back in the
Another penny! Not another dollar!
We will pay for Israel's slaughter!
We will pay for Israel's slaughter!
From the river to the sea!
From the river to the sea!
Palestine will be free!
Palestine will be free!
From the river to the sea!
From the river to the sea!
Palestine will be free!
Palestine will be free!
From the river to the sea!
From the river to the sea!
Palestine will be free!
Palestine will be free!
Free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Justice is over the man!
Justice is on man! No peace until then! From the river to the sea! Palestine will be free! Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! From the river to the sea! Palestine will be free!
Hey, I guess I'm slow to chat.
Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Oh ho! The occupation's got to go! Hey, hey! Oh ho! The occupation's got to go! Hey, hey! Oh ho! The occupation's got to go! Hey, hey! Oh ho! The occupation's got to go! Hey, hey! Oh ho! The occupation's got to go! Hey, hey!
Behind the banners, guys!
one that was green jacket. I don't know.
Resistance is justified when people are occupied. Resistance is justified when people are occupied. Resistance is justified when people are occupied. Free, free Palestine. Free Palestine. From the river to the sea, Palestine will be free. From the river to the sea, Palestine will be free. No peace. No peace. No peace. No peace.
Slow down, guys, slow down!
Palestine will never die. Palestine, don't you cry.
Palestine will never die. Don't you cry. Palestine will never die.
Free, free Palestine. Free, free Palestine. Long live Palestine. Long live Palestine. Free, free Palestine. Free, free Palestine.
microphone!
Form a circle, keep going around.
Let people in! Keep going this way!
There's like a lot of people, so like...
There's a lot of people!
You look here about it though. Problem is, what the fuck? Everyone's just sleeping.
Who was that guy in the truck?
Yeah, I mean, he tried to run somebody like the bikers in his way and he started driving. Yeah, so
This way! This way! Keep moving! Keep moving!
The occupation's got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! The occupation's got to go! Hey, hey!
Everyone keep moving in! In!
The occupation's got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! The occupation's got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! The occupation's got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! The occupation's got to go! Hey, hey!
Free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine! Free, free Gaza!
Free Shuhada!
Free, free Shuhada!
La ilaha illallah!
La ilaha illallah!
Muhammad Rasulullah!
Muhammad Rasulullah!
Free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
انتفاضة انتفاضة!
انتفاضة انتفاضة!
ارحمونا ارحمونا!
ارحمونا ارحمونا!
حلوا عنا حلوا عنا!
حلوا عنا حلوا عنا!
Keep moving this way!
Free,
Keep
free
moving this way! There's a lot of people out there!
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Long live the Intifada!
Long live the Intifada!
Intifada! Intifada!
Intifada! Intifada! لا إله إلا الله!
يلا مع بعض مع بعض مع بعض! آخر مصطلح Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Please more! Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine! Free, free Gaza!
Intifada! Intifada!
Intifada! Intifada! Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Intifada! Intifada!
Hey, that was a great march! Free Palestine!
Free Palestine!
Free Palestine!
Free Palestine!
Free, free, 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 free Palestine!
All right, so now we're going to have some speakers. Is SJP leadership up here? Come up to the stage. And we're going to have some speakers, and then we're going to wrap it up, okay? And as you leave, I'm just going to say this right now. Go with somebody. Be safe, right? We had a great event today. We want people to come again and again and again, not just once. So you take care of yourself, right? Take care of yourself and make sure that happens.
Assalamu alaikum, everyone. My name is Amina Barhoumi. I'm here with Kara, Ohio. Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine!
One mic! I have a quick question before I say my remarks.
Listen up, this is important.
And this is really important. This is really important.
organization has received complaints higher than ever before, higher than after 9/11. And people want to compare this moment to 9/11, but I ask them, who is the one? Which government is the one that's bombing buildings?
That's right! Yeah!
So, the Israeli government is. But because there's intimidation, and there's harassment, and there's discrimination, we want to make sure that those people who perpetrate that discrimination are held accountable. Just right now, when we were in the streets, there's somebody who attempted to harass and intimidate. If you are someone who was harassed by that person that was in the car, I need you to come up here to SJP. Can somebody raise their hand from SJP? Hiba, raise your hand. We need the person who was on the bike that was intimidated by that car. Until and unless we hold people accountable when they do us in the wrong, they will never learn. We need to teach them. So please, if you are somebody who was intimidating and harassed, please come up to Hiba. Perfect. All right. So I'm going to tell you, are you guys full of energy?
Yes!
Free what? Palestine! Who are we freeing today? Palestine! Today and every day. But I want you to take this energy outside these streets. And let me tell you why. Not only is land being colonized, our words are being colonized. Saying Palestinian is wrong somehow. And it's not wrong. We're going to say, free Palestine!
Free Palestine!
So I want you, when you go back to school, or when you go back to work, or when you're in the streets, do you see these keffiyehs? Do you see the Palestinian flags? Who you are as a Muslim, as a Palestinian? Don't be ashamed. Because the intimidation is meant to scare us. And we're not scared of anyone but Allah. We're scared of no one and nothing, and we rely on no one. We don't rely on governments. We don't rely on anybody who sits in the state house. We don't rely on our governor. We don't rely on our teachers or our superintendents. We rely on the work that we do, and we put our efforts in knowing that Allah is on our side because we're for a just cause. Know this. لا يصيبنا إلا ما كتب الله لنا. Nothing will harm us and nobody will harm us except if Allah writes it. That's it. Know that and know that in strength and in gathering. I want to talk to the activists out here because I know these last few days have been exhausting. And I want to remind all of us that everybody who has spoken truth to power in history, everyone, whether that be Malcolm X, whether that be Muhammad Ali, whether that be our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, mistruths, half-truths, war propaganda, it's nothing new. Islamophobia, it's nothing new. The lies that are told about us, they're meant to scare us. Are we scared?
No!
We're not scared. We're going to be here on the streets, but we're also going to take our activism where we are. If you're a teacher, if you're an employee, if you're a student, and you want to be an activist and advocate for Palestine, we encourage you to speak up.
If you're social media as well.
We want you to speak up, but there's a way to do it. And if you have questions about how, I want you to reach out to us. Go to our social media handles, CARE Ohio. Go to our social media handles, CARE Ohio, on Twitter, on Instagram.
They're asking if someone was hit by a truck. They're asking for who was hit.
Okay, question. Who was hit by a truck?
The driver that was aggressive, was anyone here like struck by that person at all? Yeah, it was a girl on a bike. We were looking for that girl on
I
a bike.
think that they're speaking to her.
Okay, they found. Okay.
They're speaking to her.
Are any of the attorneys from CARE here right now? Because they
have Jenna.
Do we have Jenna? Is Jenna Al-Akhras still here?
We need an attorney.
Mazen
Mazen
Rasool, is he still in the house?
Jenna Al-Akhras.
Jenna or Mazen? Okay, good. Thank you.
All right, we can keep the speech going.
So please follow our social media handles. I want you all, if we want to be strong and continue to be strong, we have to fill our cup. We have to take care of ourselves. We have to eat. We have to surround ourselves by people who are allies and care for us. Tonight, there's going to be a gathering that's a safe space at the Noor Islamic Cultural Center where a ton of organizations are co-sponsoring. Go find a space, whatever that is for you, that fills your cup where you understand you can be together. And your words are not going to be colonized, and your grief and your healing is not going to be colonized. And so I leave you with this. That you all here have a responsibility. At this moment, we have a responsibility. We don't have bombs coming on top of us from the sky. We have food on the table. We have water, we have electricity. We have internet. And I tell you, this is something I remind myself every day. One day we're going to stand before God, and we're going to be asked about our privileges. And we're going to be asked how we used it. And I hope that our excuse isn't we're scared, or that we're afraid of retaliation and intimidation, because that's the expectation. So free Palestine! Free Palestine! I'm going to tell you two words that you have to be using over and over, that are being deleted from interviews, that are being removed from statements. They are called occupation, military, colonizers, occupation, apartheid. Those are some of the words that you need to be using to describe the Israeli state for what it is. And you need to be using the word Palestinian. Yes, Gaza is under siege, but every single Palestinian that's been occupied and colonized and oppressed for the last 75 years and stripped of their right to return to their homeland, they are also oppressed. So we're going to use the word Palestinian proudly. We're going to use the word Palestinian proudly. Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! One last reminder, a few of us and organizations are heading to Noor Islamic Cultural Center. If you guys want to join us, you can find us there. Fill up your cup spiritually. I'm telling you, we need to be in it for the long haul. Assalamu alaikum.
Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar!
Free Palestine!
Free Palestine!
Free Gaza!
Free Palestine!
Free Palestine!
Free Gaza!
Free Palestine!
Free Palestine!
Hold on, I can't hear you! Free Palestine!
Free Palestine!
Free Palestine!
السلام عليكم. 1573 children, 1,573 Palestinians. Speak up.
Yeah, use the megaphone. Use the megaphone. Use the megaphone. Face it up. Face it up.
1,537 is the death count that we've had in Gaza today. Of that, 500 children. On October 9th, Defense Minister of the Zionist regime, Yoav Gallant, equated the people of Gaza, and by extension the people of Palestine, to animals, where he states We are fighting human animals, and we are acting accordingly. For a moment, look to your left and look to your right. And ask yourselves, are we of a lesser people?
No!
Am I of a lesser value due to my lineage?
No!
What have the people of Gaza, other than solely being Palestinians, done to deserve a total blockade on access to basic humanitarian needs, such as water, food, fuel, healthcare, and shelter? Just yesterday, Gaza has announced the entire city has ran out of fuel to supply their energy plants. That means another night of no heat. That means another night of no light. We are afforded such a privilege in this state. Do not overlook it. The fuel that was going to be supplied by the Egyptian humanitarian aid was told to turn back, as the Zionist Air Force indiscriminately bombed the Rafah border crossing, raining down missiles one by one by one. And they tell us the people of Gaza should leave. And I say, to where? As a result, I ask you, Mr. Glunt, are we of a lesser people?
No!
As a result of this blackout, many Gazans went to social media while their voice might be heard for the last time in their lives, running out of a basic power outlet to charge their phone. I feel compelled to read some of their quotes. كل الحكي وكل الحروف ما بتعرب عن الخوف والموت اللي بنشوفه بعيوننا. بنموت 100 مرة كل لحظة. No words can describe the fear and death that we are witnessing in our eyes. We die hundreds of times each moment. Another quote from a Gazan child. في غزة بنصلي 6 مرات باليوم، فجر وظهر وعصر ومغرب والعشاء وصلاة الجنازة. In Gaza, we pray 6 times a day. For those that know, we pray 5 times a day as Muslimin. The 6th prayer is a janazah prayer, a funeral prayer. They have not gone a day without a death in their lives. Mr. Gallant, these are human beings, not some animals that will have their fate decided by your doing. I also bring you a quote from Rachel Corrie, an American humanitarian who dedicated her life to the plight of the Palestinian people, who was murdered in cold blood in Gaza while attempting to stop a scheduled demolition of a Palestinian home. The late and the great Miss Corrie stated, "I feel like I'm witnessing the systematic destruction of a people's ability to survive. It is horrifying." Mr. Gallant, you and your compatriots have subjugated my brothers and sisters in Palestine and those that support the Palestinian cause to dangerous threats and inhumane treatment. 1537, 1537.
Free Palestine!
Free Palestine!
Free Palestine!
Okay.
Free Palestine!
Okay, we're gonna wrap this up. I just want to say real quick, I am so proud of every single one of you guys for showing up, despite all the fear-mongering and all the intimidation and everything that you've seen in the media. Thank you guys. Gaza is under siege, and they would, be so happy to see every single city, every single state out here. So again, just a quick reminder that UC is having a protest on Saturday at 4 p.m. at Ziegler Park. So be there if you are from Cincinnati area. Thank you.
Free Palestine!
Maghrib on my right side. That lawn. So we can go pray there. Also, if you are leaving or when you do leave, please leave in groups. Be safe. Please protect yourself.